Pope Francis appointed Manila Archbishop Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle as the new prefect of the congregation.
Whispers have now turned to echoes in Vatican City. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle's journey from a humble Filipino priest to a potential papal successor has raised eyebrows about his true influence over the Catholic Church's future. As the first Asian to reach the highest cardinal rank, he masterfully balances traditional Catholic values with progressive views. But is this media-savvy cardinal strategically positioning himself as the next pope? What's the public's reaction to him becoming pope? Behind the towering walls of Vatican City, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle moves through marble corridors where centuries of church history echo with every footstep. But the Filipino cardinal brings something new to these ancient halls, an Asian perspective that is reshaping how the Catholic Church faces modern challenges. Since his arrival in 2019, Tagle has collected Vatican rolls like others collect stamps. Each position adds another layer to his growing influence. A member of multiple Vatican departments, a manager of the Church's vast financial resources, and a leader of its worldwide missionary efforts. But unlike his predecessors, who often stayed behind closed doors, Tagle brings transparency to these powerful positions. His role in managing church money has been significant. As a member of the administration of the patrimony of the Holy See, he oversees funds that would make investment bankers dizzy. Yet he pushed for clearer financial reporting and stricter oversight. The faithful deserve to know how their donations serve God's work, he declared during a pivotal meeting that changed Vatican banking practices. His presidency of Caritas Internationalis, from 2015 to 2022, showed his skill at handling complex global challenges. When earthquakes shattered Haiti or war erupted in Syria, Tagle coordinated relief efforts that crossed religious and political boundaries. He transformed Caritas from a traditional charity into a modern humanitarian organization, introducing professional management while keeping its spiritual heart, the French government noticed. In February 2024, they awarded him the Legion of Honor, France's highest distinction. During the ceremony at Villa Bonaparte, Tagle spoke not of his achievements, but of the volunteers who make Catholic charity work possible. This honor belongs to countless hands that serve the poor, he said, touching the medal with characteristic humility. Months later, as special envoy to the National Eucharistic Congress, Tagle faced 50,000 American Catholics in Indianapolis's Lucas Oil Stadium. The same stadium that hosts NFL games thundered with applause as he connected ancient church teachings to modern life challenges. Even non-Catholics in attendance found themselves moved by his words. But perhaps his most significant achievement lies in breaking the European grip on Vatican leadership. As the first Filipino to reach the highest cardinal rank, Tagle cracked open doors that had been closed to Asian church leaders for centuries. When he speaks in Vatican meetings, he brings perspectives from the fastest-growing Catholic populations, Asian and African communities that will shape the Church's future. His deep understanding of both Eastern and Western cultures makes him a natural bridge builder. During interfaith dialogues, Muslim leaders praise his respectful approach to religious differences. Jewish rabbis appreciate his efforts to strengthen Catholic-Jewish relationships. Even secular organizations seek his input on global challenges, like climate change and poverty. Today, Vatican insiders and international media regularly float Tagle's name as a potential future pope. Such speculation would once have seemed impossible for an Asian cardinal. But Tagle's combination of spiritual depth, administrative skill, and genuine warmth has changed what many consider possible. Yet those who work closely with him say he remains unchanged by power. He still stops to chat with Vatican gardeners between high-level meetings, remembering their names and family stories. His office door stays open to visitors. His schedule includes time for ordinary Catholics, and his focus remains clear: serving people, not power. In the bustling streets of Manila, stories spread like wildfire about a cardinal who rides the bus, carries his own bags, and shares meals with street children. He sat right next to me on the jeepney, recalls Maria Santos, a street vendor. At first, I didn't believe it was him until he smiled and asked about my family. This isn't a publicity stunt. It's Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle's daily life. Known as the Asian Francis for his similarities to the current pope, Tagle has carved out a unique path in church leadership that breaks with centuries of tradition while staying true to core Catholic values. He speaks with unusual gentleness, especially on controversial topics. While firmly supporting Catholic teachings against abortion and artificial contraception, Tagle chooses a different approach.